Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to our Sunday night Dark Fusion and Fusion One technology presentation. My name is your Vara Commander, Miss Marnita Casa, and I will be your humble hostess for this evening. Thank you guys so very much for being here. One thing I do like to say is that we totally understand that the nighttime is the right time for family and for preparation of the next day. So the fact that you guys decided to come on out here and hear what we have to say makes us so very happy. So again, thank you so very much for being here. Well, this has been another wonderfully successful Sunday. I don't know about you, but I had a very relaxing, prosperous, and healing weekend, and I hope you had the same. And I hope you guys are ready to hear some valuable information. If you are new, get yourself a pen and paper because we have a lot of information and motivation coming your way. And if you have been here with us before, you grab a pen and paper as well. Because just like me, every time I see one of our presentations, I always learn something new. One of my favorite parts about being the hostess is that I get a chance to see all of our wonderful community members. Hello, everybody. Coming on in. Now we are actually on StreamYard and we are streaming across all different platforms. We are in many different groups and also on YouTube. But that doesn't matter because no matter where you are, if you type your name and where you are from in your chat box, I'll be able to see it. And I can tell the world who decided to come on out and be with us on this wonderful presentation. So let's get that started. The first name I see up is a wonderful friend of mine and a wonderful friend of Vara. His name is Mr. Mark Bolzern. Hi, Mark. How are you? Thank you so very much for being here with us this evening. It is always a pleasure to see you. And Mark is coming out all the way from Anchorage, Alaska. Thank you again for being a part of our community, sir. Another wonderful friend of mine and a wonderful friend of Vara's showed up. Yes, I'm talking about Lieutenant Commander, Mr. Leonard Long. Hello, Leonard. How are you? Thank you so very much for being here with us this evening. It is always good to see you. I see another wonderful friend of Vara and a friend of mine who is coming in all the way from South Florida. Yes, I am talking about Commander Stu Feldman. Hello, Stu. How are you? It's South Florida. I bet you it's nice and cozy out there. It's so cold in Colorado. Thank you so very much for being with us this evening. I see a lovely lady and a wonderful friend of mine and Vara's. Yes, I am talking about Mr. Demetrius Turner. Hello, Demetrius. How are you? Thank you so very much for being a part of our community and being here with us this evening. I see another lovely lady that's coming all the way out from Florida. Yes, I am talking about Miss Tammy Goley. Hi, Tammy. How are you? Thank you so very much for being with us this evening. You are always here and always ready to learn, and we truly appreciate you. I see another beautiful queen of Vara. Yes, I am talking about Miss Gina Muhammad. Hi, Gina. How are you? If I'm not mistaken, Miss Gina comes to us all the way from the wonderful Philadelphia. So thank you so very much for being with us this evening, ma'am. And there is my wonderful friend. His name is Mr. Daryl Weston. Hello, Mr. Weston. How are you? It's so good to see you with us this evening. Thank you so very much for being here. As you can see, the spirits and the energy is high. Everybody is excited and ready to hear what our wonderful presenter has to show us this evening. I see we have the lovely Miss Linda Wright is here. Midshipman Linda Wright from Virginia. Hello, sweetheart. Thank you so very much for being with us this evening. It is so good to see you. I see we have Joy. It's coming all the way in from Indiana. Hi, Joy. How are you? Thank you so very much for being a part of our community and being here with us this evening. I see we have the wonderful Mr. Alfonso Smith is here with us. Hello, sir. He is coming in all the way from San Antonio, Texas. It is very, very good to see you here this evening, sir. Thank you so very much for being a part of our community. And there they are, Mr. Clairvaux and Muriel Albert. Hello, you two. You guys better keep an eye on these two because they are flying through the ranks. They're coming in all the way from Connecticut. Thank you guys so very much for being a part of our community. It's always good to see you here. Now I see another friend of ours. I see you, Mr. Steve Randall. Hello, sir. Thank you so very much for coming on in. It is always good to see you. And I see you, Miss Gina Muhammad. She is here from Philadelphia. And there is also the wonderful Mr. Neil Brooks. Hello, sir. Thank you so very much for being with us this evening. Okay, you guys, we are at the top of the hour. So that means we're going to go ahead and get our party started. Again, thank you so very much for attending our Sunday night Vara and Dark Fusion Technology presentation. My name is your Vara Commander, Miss Marnita Casa, and I am going to be your humble hostess for this evening. It is my pleasure to introduce you all to a man that for over 25 years dominated the direct sales industry. His cryptocurrency education is being used by companies and universities worldwide. Now, for over 6 years, he dedicated his life to learning about cryptocurrency and blockchain technology, but he didn't just stop there. He decided to go out and share his information with the masses, and he did this by putting on fun and exciting Bitcoin boot camps nationwide at no cost. He has built thriving communities and wonderful platforms like you see before you now. So without further ado, it is my honor to introduce you all to Mr. Brandon Oakley.
All right. Thank you, Miss Casa, for that introduction. Almost Captain Casa. She's 5,000 points away now to Commander Pack Sales from being a captain. And forgive me if you hear any background noise. My wife is in the other room screaming because Philadelphia just scored another touchdown in overtime against the Buffalo Bills, and there's still 3 minutes left on the clock. So if you hear screaming, hey, that's just she's from Philly. And I know Gina Muhammad is out there watching the same thing right now. So welcome everybody else. This is our first Sunday back from Thanksgiving. Yeah, I just saw it. I saw it. Yeah, my wife came in here saying, "Did I see it?" I see it. So welcome everybody. We a lot of people are coming on the way back from Thanksgiving. My mom's watching it too. My mom's not even a Philly fan. Well, I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving holiday weekend. Some of you guys are coming back from your vacations, your trips. If you haven't made it back yet, you're logging in, please make a safe travel return back home. The job is not finished yet. Now we are on the march for Christmas, and we're 5 weeks away. Christmas is right around the corner, which also means 2024 is right around the corner. There's a lot of things happening around the world. There's a lot of things for us to be concerned about, but there's also a lot of things for us to be grateful for. And the fact that you are alive right now, you're breathing and listening to me means that you have the opportunity to make a decision that can ultimately change your life if you choose to go with this program and to actually put in some work, put in some effort. You know, in my past, I always knew that I had a great work ethic. And my grandfather always taught us, no matter what you do, be the hardest working at it, even if you're going to be a street sweeper. Now, I do agree with his mentality of be good or work hard at whatever you do. However, I add on to that I pass on to my children is don't just work hard at something. Make sure if you're going to work hard at something, it's going to be in an industry that you can literally write your own check. You can have unlimited funds based on your work ethic. You can be the best street sweeper in the world, but you're only going to get paid what a street sweeper pays you. You might be saying, street sweeper, who does that? That was the only thing, one of the only jobs that people who look like me were allowed to get back in my great-grandfather and grandfather's day. He also said, elevator operator. What? You don't just push a button, not in those days, but you didn't have opportunity to get other type of jobs and things because there were always barriers. The great thing of where we live today and what I learned in 2017 is that blockchain technology is going to disrupt every single industry on the planet today. Whether you like it or not, believe it or not, trust it or not, it is irrelevant what you think about it. It's happening. The second thing that I learned is that cryptocurrency represents the greatest economic shift in wealth in the history of mankind for the most amount of people because there's no barrier of entry. All you need is to have a cell phone, access to the internet, and a willingness to learn. And if you have those three things, then you can take advantage of an opportunity like Vara and literally write your own check. I've made more than $160,000 with this program over the last 7 months, and we're only in pre-launch, and nobody knows who we are yet. And I don't say that to impress you, but to impress upon you that if I can do it, so can you. Now you might say, well, what is this, Brandon? What is this Vara that you're talking about? Yeah, whoever invited me, they keep talking about that's some game, and I'm not a gamer, and I don't know any gamers. I don't know if this is something that is for me. And I'm here to tell you that this is for you. This is something that you can do. In fact, this is for everybody. But Vara is a genesis of massively multiverse online gaming, and we are Vara ambassadors. But before I go into the product, the technology, and where this is going in the future, as a disclaimer, I am not a licensed financial advisor to be giving financial advice. I share information for educational, training, and entertainment purposes only, and it is up to you to make your own informed, intelligent decision on which direction you want to move into. Now, stating that, let me give you a sneak peek at the flagship product that Vara is bringing to the table called Star Vara. Take a look at this. Now, what you saw there is a AAA game taking advantage of not only Web.2, but also Web.3. Our multiverse is the intersection of MMO gaming and blockchain technology, empowering people to connect the virtual and the real worlds. Tim Sweeney, CEO of Epic Games, says the metaverse is going to be as big, if not bigger, than the internet. And what is Web.2? Well, in gaming space, well, that is what we call the pay-to-play model. So if you've played games like Fortnite and World of Warcraft, then you know that you would use real-world money to purchase in-game currency to be able to use to purchase cosmetics. My son does this every month. He spends about $60 to $70. He's in the other room right now playing Roblox. I just checked on him. And he asked for $10 so he can buy Robux. Now, is there money in these games? Well, Fortnite and World of Warcraft have already earned more than $20 billion. There's a lot of money in these games. See, in-game cosmetics are pieces of equipment that can be used to customize a player's appearance in the game. They can be used to change various aspects of their character, such as their hair, skin, and clothing. My son said if you look into the social aspect of it, the game, cosmetics are pretty much what brings life and brings people's real thoughts about their personality into the game. But is there a demand for the next generation of MMOs? The answer is yes. Gamers want high-stakes MMOs, and Vara is meeting that demand. The last AAA entry into this space was almost 10 years ago with Final Fantasy XIV. Vara is poised to take the market by storm by innovating the MMO model with full player ownership of their in-game assets. This is what Web3 brings. All in-game assets and items can be tokenized on Layer 2 blockchain. We're offering games as a service, infinitely expanding game universe, where we're moving from pay to play to play to earn. How would you like to make money playing video games? And truly scalable through our byte streaming technology. We're taking three major industries, Web 3.0, gaming, and the metaverse, and combining these together is projected to be a $12 trillion industry over the next 5 years. Not billion, trillion. Vara is pioneering the multiverse industry. We also are launching our Vara Ambassador Portal, where we're offering games as a service, blockchain as a service, and finance as a service. The Ambassador Portal brings a new dimension to gaming. It revolutionizes the way users play and earn. We have a modern back office with team management and commissions, promotional tools, learning systems, DeFi wallet, and an e-commerce marketplace for digital assets. Coming in the future is the ability to host meetings, workshops, entertainment, and much more in the networking open world. If you want to have a good idea of what this is like, I encourage you to watch the movie Ready Player One. If you haven't watched that movie, watch that movie. You're looking at the future of not just gaming, but the future of entertainment and socializing is the metaverse. Now, how would you access this world? You might think, yeah, it's obvious to have a laptop or a PC. But you can also access this world with a VR headset. And it's accessible across all major platforms and consoles, like PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, Xbox. And for those of you who still say, well, Brandon, I don't have those things. My kids do, my grandkids do. I may not even be able to afford that stuff. Do you have one of these? Do you have a cell phone? Because if you have a cell phone, you can access this world. In fact, we're coming out with our first product on a mobile phone, mobile device first, before the consoles. But not only will you be able to access this world on your mobile device, you'll also be able to interact with people who are accessing the world on all the other platforms at the same time. That's where our technology kicks in. But let me show you an example of what this world actually looks like in our Battle Royale trailer. Take a look at this. Now, this is not a world that you're going to get bored with. We're talking about it requires over 7,000 hours to max all of your skills. We have 6 classes with 80 abilities, more than 26 non-combat skills. It will literally take you 291 days. 291 days to max all your skills. It'll take years to do so. And why is that good for business? Because we need to have repeat customers, people coming back wanting to pay over and over and over again. I asked my son some questions today. I was curious. I said, how long have you been playing Minecraft? He said, all my life, which is true. He said, I think maybe when I was 2 years old. Yeah, all your life. I said, how long have you been playing Roblox and Fortnite? I said, 5, 6 years. I said, you don't get bored with that? No. Yet when I spent $100 to buy him Spider-Man 2, he played it for a couple of weeks and now he doesn't touch it anymore. He'd rather play Roblox and Fortnite. This is good for business, this model here. Speaking of good for business, you use real world money to buy V-Bucks and Fortnite, real world money to buy Robux and Roblox. Well, in our model, you will also use real world money to purchase bonds for $6.99. And then adding a Web 3.0 layer, we are adding our own in-game trading exchange. We're adding our own Vara game crypto token and a Web 3.0 crypto off-ramp. So now players are able to own their own content, own their own creations. And when they earn in this ecosystem, they'll be able to pull their earnings and rewards off the platform into their own pocket, where now you're playing to earn. Now, what's better than gamers getting paid to play? How about you getting paid while other gamers are paying to play? How can that happen? Well, by being a Vara ambassador, one, we have first access to the Vara game tokens before they go live. That's one. Number two, if you own an access key, you'll be able to stake Vara tokens and earn a percentage of every single bond being bought in this world. I just showed you how the other games have generated more than $20 billion from their customers. The average player is spending anywhere between $20 to $600 a month on gaming. My son does 60 to 70 a month. So now we're talking about every single time they pay, you get paid. So if you were looking for passive income, people say, well, Brandon, I'm not going to play the game to make money. I don't know anybody to play the game. But if you get an access key, you can earn what's the word I want to use? Passive income from other people paying to play the game. And how do you get an access key? Well, the cost of it right now is $3,000 per key. When I first got started, there were $2,000 per key. There's only going to be 25,000 of them. They're limited. There was another project called Gala Games that came out a couple of years ago. In Gala Games, their version of access keys was $500 a piece. Do you know what they're worth now? More than $90,000 a piece. Now, I don't know what this is going to end up being worth. I do know it's going to cost more than it is right now because the price is about to go up. Now, what's better than having one access key? What about having two? We still have a promo going on that, so it's only supposed to last for the next couple of days, called the Founder Pack promo, where for the price of one access key, add $500 to that, and you get two access keys. So $6,000 worth you're getting for $3,500. This pack also comes with 16,000 Vara game tokens. The value of those are 30 cents each right now. That's what the value is coming out the gate, which means that price is going to go up also. So at 16,000 tokens, that's more than $4,500 worth of tokens. So just by getting this pack, you have more than a $10,000 value for $3,500, and it's limited. But if you can't afford that, you can get our other starter packages: a Moon Pack for $100, Planet Pack for $400, Solar Pack for $1,000. What are you getting with these packs? Well, just like you're pre-ordering a game, You're pre-ordering items to be used inside of the Vara ecosystem with original cosmetics, spaceship skin, loot boxes in the form of NFTs, and Vara game tokens. Unfortunately, this goes away December 1st. There will be new access package to get to incorporate the new product and services that Vara is implemented. See, all the way up until now, all we had was Vara. But there's going to be more. That's why I tell people we're far more than just a game. The game is cool, but that's not the reason why I'm here. The reason why I am here is because of this. Dark Fusion technology. This is the reason why I'm here. We aim to be the first game company tokenizing assets on the, wait for it, not the Ethereum network, not the Solana network, the Bitcoin Lightning Network. We're introducing new smart contract language called SCL for Simple Contract Language, where we're going to be able to settle transactions in milliseconds instead of minutes, allow scalability on the Bitcoin network, and bring low costs where our transactions are 0.0002 cents per transaction. Our technology is bringing a 98.72% reduction in server costs, where the cost of having one user on Netflix, we have 341 users on Dark Fusion technology. We're launching our very own decentralized exchange called Fusion One, revolutionary new Bitcoin ecosystem. And to do this, we got to be able to solve a problem. Most blockchain problems are their inefficiency, inability to scale, large congestion, and high transaction fees. The solution we're bringing is you do have the ability to scale. It's far more efficient and easy to access the Bitcoin network with low transaction fees. The Fusion One Gateway provides entry to an assortment of utility tokens which activate validators within their networks. These validators, in return for maintaining the network's integrity, receive diverse incentives and fees. Dark Fusion is a product suite consisting of a smart contract modeling language we call Simple Contract Modeling Language, or SCL, designed to function on the Bitcoin protocol via the Lightning Network. Using SCL, we have developed the SCL token standard, enabling developers to quickly deploy tokens on the Bitcoin network, offering a Fusion wallet to easily manage these tokens, Fusion DEX to enable users to trade these tokens, and a Fusion Explorer to easily view and track every single transaction. Let me give you a sneak peek of this. Take a look. Now, what you're looking at is the future of Bitcoin. How many of you know what you know now? Wish you could go back to the 90s and get involved with the internet when it was first getting developed, and businesses were first being the first to bring products to the internet. How would you have liked to fast forward to 2009 and 10 when Bitcoin first came on the scene, and you had an opportunity to purchase Bitcoin when it was like 10 cents? Well, guess what? That time is also now, right now. With the expected newfound awareness and interest created by the launch of multiple ETFs from the world's largest asset managers like BlackRock, we believe Bitcoin will remain a dominant distributed ledger technology for the foreseeable future, especially when you have the SEC and other regulatory agencies declaring anything not Bitcoin a security. Businesses will feel more careful and secure with if they want to create a smart contract and tokenize themselves, they do so on the Bitcoin network. Where other distributed ledgers have experienced saturation and fatigue, we believe Bitcoin is still wide open for market share growth and expansion. Now, this journey did not just begin earlier this year. This is 6 years in the making with a 40-year game plan. One of the biggest accomplishments of this year has also been they've become BaFin compliant, which is like the SEC version in Europe. And they partnered with one of the largest banks in Europe called Societe Generale to launch our very own stablecoin called EUSD. That also means we're going to have financial product and services that's going to be added to our ecosystem for our members to use and even sell. Also, a great accomplishment was creating SCL token standard. If you know Ethereum layer 2 tokens use the EVM language. But for Bitcoin, we've created the SCL language, which means any new project that wants to come to this space and they're using Dark Fusion technology, they're going to be using the SCL token standard. And those of us that are Vara ambassador members, we benefit from all of this. So while I've shown mostly Star Vara the game, there's going to be many other projects, services, and games coming to this platform. Our Fusion 1 decentralized exchange dashboard looks like this. I like to say it's a combination of MetaMask, Trust Wallet, Uniswap, PancakeSwap, all rolled into one. You have a wallet to use. You'll be able to see your APY, your staking rewards, do your swaps, transactions, validators, all in one spot. And it's mobile, which means everybody, if you have a mobile device, you can end up being a validator. And coming up in the month of December, for those of you who are gamers, we have a battle royale where they're giving away $1 million worth of Vara tokens next month. Now, Alfonso asks, when will we be able to access the sneak peeks? We already have. The Vara app itself, we launched that almost 2 months ago. It's down right now for upgrading. So no matter how much you contact support, there's nothing they can do until they relaunch this in December. They're also going to be launching the Fusion Decentralized Exchange as well. Also, the Battle Royale is also out on the App Store. You can go to the App Store, type in either Vara, you'll see the Vara app. Type in Star Vara, you'll see the game. If you're an ambassador, all you have to do is use your same login, and you'll log into the game itself and practice. I've been practicing. I'm ready. I got my strategy down where I'm going to be winning some of that money. And that's going to be next month. And then we announced last week a brand new product, a partnership. This is not a product that was created by Vara, but a partnership by a company looking to tokenize themselves and have a presence on the blockchain, creating their own smart contract. And guess whose technology they're using? Ours, the Fair Gaming Network. Not only are they going to be using our technology, they're going to be launching their own token, which if you're a Vara ambassador member, you're getting free airdrops of. We already got the free airdrops of the DFG, which is the Fusion 1 Diffusion 1 token providing liquidity for that exchange. The largest exchange in America, Binance, is in the news right now. And I shared in Crypto Talk yesterday that I had an opportunity to get that token when it was 60 cents. It got all the way up to $680 a coin. Right now it's $200 and something a coin. Now, I'm not saying that Fusion 1 is going to be as big as Binance. But with it being one of the only exchanges using the Bitcoin network, BRC20 token standard with SCL, sometimes it's just you just have to be the first. Get a little bit of piece of that pie. Let me show you what the Fair Gaming Network is all about. Where is it? Here it is. Take a look. Now, one of the greatest things I see about that is that they're not the only ones that's going to be using us and partnering with us, which means that we have unlimited opportunities at our fingertips. And the fact that we're the first and we're here, how many times in any crypto project, it's all about being the first. What if you got Dogecoin early on, Shiba Inu, even Binance, and I missed out on that. But who are the people behind this project? You know, who's the founding team, or do we know who they are? Well, if you were in Cape Town and if you went to Crypto Fest 2023, you would have been able to meet them. They had a Dark Fusion booth set up right next to Binance, and our chief game architect, Dominik Obojkovic, I hope I said that right, Obojkovic, was on stage speaking at the event. There's more than 7 hours worth of footage. This week, the company's going to be releasing different pieces of it, either probably tomorrow and Tuesday. In fact, this is going to be a very big week as we get ready for December, and December 1st, which is on Friday, is going to be a huge announcement. I don't know what it is. Everybody keeps asking me. I'm waiting just like all of you guys. But instead of me telling you about who they are, let me show you. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Mike Saunders. I'm the CTO.
I'm a 3D game artist.
Manager of customer support.
I am social media manager.
I'm the head of web development.
I'm a senior developer.
I'm a senior graphic designer.
I'm the game writer. I'm a 3D designer and a video editor.
I am chief game architect.
I am the head of support.
I am the game art lead.
I am a 3D artist.
Senior art director and designer.
My role is head of games development.
I'm a 3D designer and a video editor.
Game developer.
I'm a junior game dev.
At its core, what we're doing, whether it's game dev, blockchain work, or in the web space, really embraces the notion of open source and collaboration.
I enjoy the company culture. I think it's an awesome team, very talented team. I count myself privileged to be a part of this team.
It lifts me up every day to come to work. I really enjoy being here and being part of what we're doing. It's really an exciting part of my day-to-day.
I love my colleagues. We have a lot of coffee. I don't drink coffee, so whatever.
I get to come to work, come up with crypto tools, build smart contracts, make video games, it really is a dream job.
Every day we are constantly trying to innovate and do the most exciting thing possible.
Get given challenges every day, and how to solve that is always fun.
There's definitely a groundswell of excitement around what we're building.
The Star Vara universe is going to seemingly be endless, and what better place could a writer want to be than in this position right now. I'm never going back, that's for sure. This is where I belong.
Now, the question is not, can you do this? The real question is, will you do this? See, there's no experience required, affordable entry levels, simple and duplicatable system. We've eliminated any excuse for somebody to say they can't do this and they can fail. How would you like to get paid playing a video game? You don't play video games? How would you like to get paid from somebody else playing video games? You want to be like me? I came out of retirement for this because I want to make $1 million a month. So I want to build an organization. This is a global business. Nobody knows who we are. You can build this business anywhere around the world. We've already proven that you can make money with it. And I believe the person who's going to make the most money doesn't even know that this company exists yet. And they probably won't even speak English. The question is, whose organization are they going to fall in? But then you might be that type of person that says, well, Brandon, I don't play video games. I don't know people who play video games, and I don't want to talk to anybody or share with anybody. Can I still make money? Yes, you can still make passive money. The first way is by purchasing the founder's kit and getting the access keys. Because every time players are spending money on the bonds, you're getting a percentage of that, even if you didn't sign the player up. It's of the entire ecosystem. There's also other product and services coming that's going to be offering passive APY type yield programs that you can earn passively with. And then for those of you who understand crypto, I had you at the beginning. This is the future of Bitcoin. I can't sleep at night when I'm thinking of these possibilities of what is to come. When I first started this, I did not know how big. I was just excited that a new Metaverse game was coming out. And that got me excited. But when I saw the technology and what they were doing, I said, I need to build this. This is one of those once in a lifetime opportunities. The train is moving and I'm not going to let it pass me by. I like how one of my old mentors, Dr. Nelson, says that most people is waiting for the ship to leave at the train station. You're in the wrong spot. Right now, you're in the right place if you choose to take advantage. So you want to get back to the person who invited you. Let them know whether you're in or whether you're out. If you're in, they're going to give you a link to sign up. We have a lot of social media and Facebook groups and Telegram groups where we share all our information. This is still a huge week of new information that's going to be shared. In the month of December, I will have a new presentation where I will include the compensation plan. Just notice that. Not once have I talked about the compensation plan. All I talked about is the products, the technology, and what this is all about. In December, I will be sharing the compensation plan because they're going to be unveiling that and rolling that out as well for you guys. And my Saturdays have opened up, so I'm going to be doing a lot more training. And with all the products and services that they have coming, I am going to be shifting and spending a lot of time building this like I haven't done. I have 25 years experience in this industry. I work full-time from home. This industry walked me off my job 11 years ago, and I plan on staying that way. But not just me. How many people can we take with us? It's one to be, oh, Brandon, of course you make money. Anybody else making money? I don't know. Miss Casa made $4,000 last week. You tell me. All right, with that, I am going to play one last video of the money man behind this project, billionaire Rob Hersoff from Cape Town, South Africa. You can look him up. The next presentation is going to be tomorrow, less than 12 hours or 24 hours from now. International presentation at 2 p.m. Eastern. 11 a.m. Pacific. We will be right back, and I will do the same presentation. So thank you for joining us tonight. My name is Brandon Ivey. I am a Vice Admiral, soon to be Admiral of the Fleet. And here is the man behind Vara, Mr. Rob Hersoff. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Hi, I'm Rob Hersoff, 62 years old. I'm actually 63 later this year. And I am chairman and an investor with Greg Stevens and the team in Vara. And I'm very excited about Vara. I have a background in media, technology, sport, finance, aviation. And even though I'm South African and currently living in Cape Town, I spent 31 years of my life overseas. 6 years in the States, 25 years in Europe and the UK. And I've done many things in the broader TMT media tech sector, but I guess it all started off after Harvard Business School. I worked as Rupert Murdoch's right-hand man in New York at News Corp, and that was an extraordinary experience in itself. I also set up Morgan Stanley's media investment banking team in London, and realized pretty quickly I was never going to be the best investment banker in the world, but I found out before they did and moved on and got involved with an extraordinary South African entrepreneur and businessman called Johan Rupert, where for 8 years helped him build the third largest pay television business in Europe. And in the pay television business, we were in subscription television, we were early stages in multi-channel television, and I was with that organization right at the beginning of the internet. And Koos Becker, who discovered Tencent, another South African extraordinary entrepreneur, was talking about the future of digital technology and the internet in those days. So that ages me a little bit. I set up what became Europe's largest sports media internet business called Sportal, which failed. My big business failure in life, but you learn quite a lot through failure. And then, since then, I've been involved in a whole lot of other industries. But Greg and I met each other about 6 years ago. And Greg Stevens' grandfather, Gavin Relly, and my father were very best friends. Gavin Relly ran one of the biggest mining industrial companies in Africa, as did my father. And even though they competed, they actually were very, very close friends. So I've known Greg and his family for 3 generations. And Greg and I served on a board of a public company in Australia together. We've done a lot of initiatives together, become great friends, trusted friends. And when he told me about his vision for Vara and its original guys and its original concept, I said, I'm in, I'm with you all the way. And so I've co-invested with Greg. I'm there as a friend, advisor, chairman, and I believe that this is the opportunity of my lifetime, and hopefully of yours too. So it's the big one. I wish I could be more actively involved, but I've got other businesses that I have to worry about. But Greg, Dom, Nick, and the team, you can't get a better team than this. And I really am a believer. And I'm happy to keep writing checks, keep investing, and keep getting involved as required to make this the success that you, I, Greg, and the team want it to be, and it deserves to be.